Stress eats away at our health and our quality of life. I'm Kathleen McDermott, and I created this podcast to spark your thinking, to consider the possibilities in designing your life your way with less stress and more joy, passion, and fun. This is it. Your life is not a dress rehearsal. It's your gift to live and love to the fullest by reducing the stress and breaking the cycles that are keeping you in it, so that you can build a powerful legacy for yourself and your children. In today's episode, I'm going to speak to you about who are you surrounding yourself with. Thank you for joining me. If at the end you have any comments, questions, I will leave my contact information in the show notes. Thank you for joining me. Good morning. Happy Saturday. This is a short episode today. Who are you surrounding yourself with? This is something that it took me a while to really understand this concept, and I have been practicing it now for quite a few years. And I'm very, very aware of who I choose to surround myself with. That may sound uppity, might sound a little snotty, but it's really important to who we have in our daily lives. We see memes all the time that say, you become like the five people you surround yourself with. Well, there is so much truth to that. Absolute truth. I'm blessed with a wonderful tribe of sisters, of women who are just incredible. It is a small group, but it is a powerful group. People come into our lives. They flow in and out. And even though I've moved away, this sisterhood is still intact. I have a lot of trust for these women. I respect their opinions, although ultimately I follow my own intuition and dreams and desires. But in the past, through my entire life, I've had people in my life that, to be quite honest, to put it in a nutshell, just absolutely sucked the life out of me. And it's so important for us to be able to have people in our life that support us, who listen, who not only listen, but hear what we're saying. We all want to be heard. You want to be heard. You want to be seen. Who do you have in your life? Are they supporting your dreams? Are they supporting your thoughts? Now, they don't have this. There's the difference between agreeing and supporting. The people in my life, we don't always agree on things. And I'm very free to say, I don't think the way that you do, but I respect the way that you think. And I love that conversation back and forth, to hear different thoughts from mine, because it makes me think. And it helps me try to understand both theirs and mine even deeper. It's also important to have people in our life who have strengths that we don't have. I have been wanting to, and I have been actively planning out the next 10 years of my life. In order to do that, there are so many questions that I don't even know to ask. So it was important for me to bring in an expert who just happened to come across my Facebook feed one day. And we have been working together for over a year. In fact, his name is Kurt Mueller, and a couple of episodes back, Kurt and I were able to talk to one another. And please feel free to go back and check out that episode. He is a fabulous financial advisor, but even more so, he is a fabulous human being. To have someone in my life who understands the market, the growth, even daily budgeting, things like that, to help guide. And this isn't just a case of, watch my stock investments and that's it, and we converse once a year. We meet once a month. So to have him be a part of my support team and guiding me is a beautiful thing. I have other friends that have strengths that, again, are not mine. But the beauty of that is we support one another. It's not just a one-way street. I want to be able to help them develop in their purpose and passion, their goals and their dreams as well. And when you're surrounding yourself with people that are on their own path but similar, they're really working towards what they want in life. In other words, they're developing their life their way. They help you continue the courage to follow yours. But if you're with people, if you're surrounding yourself with people who have not reached that point yet, and we all get there in our own time. Some sadly never get there, and that's another conversation for another day. But in order to reach and be where you want to be, to uncover all that you are, and there's so much beauty to you, you probably haven't even begun to touch the surface yet, and the possibilities. But when you're surrounding yourself with people who are so frightened of life that it comes out in negativity, it comes out in the fear is so strong that everything is, I can't. And they tend to make others, well, another topic for another day is no one can make us feel. We choose how we feel. But they want to make you feel or us feel the same way they do, because in their mind, it verifies, it validates how they feel. It validates their fears. Fear is never going to go away, but a new relationship can be developed with fear. Again, a talk for another day. But if you're surrounding yourself with people, and I know it can be hard if you're in especially a work environment, people who are negative, people who are just so fearful, and you just feel it sucking the life out of you. And sometimes it's family members, and that can be even harder. But this is your life. And it is absolutely okay for you to reduce the amount of time spent, create boundaries, to walk away. It is okay. People flow in and out of lives all through our life. I would bet that most of us don't hang out with the kids we hung out with in high school or in elementary school, in grammar school. Probably not even in college. Some do, but it's not as common. So who are you surrounding yourself with? Take a look. That saying, misery likes company. I say, how's that working? How are you going to grow, expand, heal? That's a big one. How are you going to embrace the possibilities when you're in a pool of I can'ts, a pool of fear, a pool of negativity, of the gossip and the yuck, the crap, to be quite honest. So take this topic, take a look. You might be saying, oh, I can't. These people are, around me all the time. Well, boundaries. As I said, it is perfectly okay for you to set boundaries for your own health, wellness, peace, joy, life. So thank you for joining me today. And if you find points in this episode that you think might be helpful for someone else, please go ahead and share. The more people we reach, the more people can step into living life their way. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend or week or whenever you happen to be listening. I wish you much peace, joy, fun, and embrace the possibilities. Please enjoy. Bye-bye.